In Austin, I'm Daranisha Heron. Friday marked 2 weeks since devastating floods hit central Texas. In Travis County, cleanup is slow going, but crews and volunteers in Sandy Creek tackling the aftermath each day. And the people who live there say the community is stronger than the floods.
The volunteers have done an amazing job. I've never seen community come together like this. Everywhere you go, people are saying you're awesome to each other, encouraging each other, saying we are so thankful for you, and that really has kept up the good, happy spirit around here to help.
Travis County leaders say 4 people are still missing. 10 others died in the floods. Late last week, Travis County was added to President Trump's major disaster declaration. According to Governor Greg Abbott's office, Travis County joins Burnett, Llano, Mason, and Williamson counties to receive federal aid for emergency work and damage repairs. Today, crews will start rebuilding the FM 1431 bridge over Cow Creek. It was a vital connector between Lago Vista and Marble Falls. More than 3,500 vehicles crossed it each day until raging floodwaters washed it away early this month. TxDOT leaders told us when contractors start working on the new bridge, they'll do everything possible to accelerate construction. It's expected to be finished by mid-September. As Sandy Creek residents continue to navigate the aftermath of recent flooding, volunteers in Leander are stepping up to make a big difference, one stuffed animal at a time. The Sandy Creek Stuffy project aims to repair, replace, or restore stuffed animals that were damaged or lost by floodwaters. In partnership with Land of Lovies, volunteers are helping residents sort through debris and recover these items. Since their initiative in the Sandy Creek neighborhood, the organization has been able to match 10 stuffed animals to families who may have lost them.
Everything we've seen has been so positive, and they're so grateful because things like this can range from something they had they forgot about and they didn't even realize it was gone, but then they see it and they are so happy and grateful that it's back and it was not lost, to learning that it was the Stuffy. It was the item that child slept with.
That is so beautiful. The group utilizes social media to try to connect families to stuffed animals that have been found. If you find an item in the Sandy Creek area, she's asking for them to be brought to Round Mountain Baptist Church. And next month, the Moody Center is set to host a benefit concert called Band Together Texas on August 17th. Miranda Lambert, Parker McCollum, and Kelly Clarkson will hit the stage alongside several other artists. Other Texas celebrities will also make appearances, including Matthew McConaughey. Money will go directly to helping Central Texas and Hill Country communities recover from the flooding. As communities across Central Texas continue to deal with the aftermath of flooding, state lawmakers are preparing to return to the Capitol for a special session today. The deadly July floods has killed at least 134 people and left a dozen others missing across the state. A coalition of land and water conservation groups are pushing state lawmakers to pass stricter floodplain protections and smarter land use. Rachel Haynes, the policy manager for the Greater Edwards Aquifer Alliance, says they want to incentivize the creation of no development zones along the river and within 100-year floodplains. Haynes says restoring natural features slow water down and reduce erosion.
Floods are going to happen. It's flash flood alley. It's hill country. We can't stop the floods from happening, but we can make sure that people are out of harm's way when they do.
The House and Senate have created select committees on disaster preparedness and flooding. The first hearing for that committee is happening here at the Capitol on Wednesday. Later this month, lawmakers are expected to hold a field hearing out in Kerrville. There are 18 items on the governor's special session agenda. Other issues lawmakers plan to tackle include cutting property taxes and possibly eliminating the STAR test. The special session starts today at noon, and it can last up to 30 days. Letters have been sent out to UT students asking them to submit documents showing their legal status by July 25th. This comes after the state agreed to end the Texas DREAM Act last month, which allowed undocumented students to get in-state tuition if they met other residency requirements. Last month, the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board directed universities to start identifying which of their students are undocumented to find out who should now be paying out-of-state tuition rates. An attorney we spoke to says these efforts may create concern among students.
It's really, really hard to tell someone to say, don't pursue your education because you are in fear of then getting deported. But at the same time, how do you tell someone if you do go to school so that you can pursue your career, but there is a chance of you risking deportation?
Last month, Austin Community College joined in on a legal fight to gain clarity on whether ending the Texas DREAM Act was constitutional, since state lawmakers didn't vote on it. We reached out to UT Austin for a comment on this letter and to ask what the university could do with this information once it's submitted. They declined to comment. In Austin, the Office of Police Oversight held its first community open house Saturday. It gave Austinites a chance to speak directly with staff, asking questions and learn how the agency works to build trust between the community and local law enforcement.
We want the community to know that they have a place that they can come when you are having a great interaction with the officer, or when it's not so great. So you can have those conversations at our office, and we are here to support the community in that way.
Austin's Office of Police Oversight is not a part of the Austin Police Department. One organization is helping low-income kids break the cycles of violence and poverty. Saturday, Urban Alchemy held a youth resource fair in East Austin. It's the second time they've done this event. Several nonprofits set up different resources for the kids, like mentoring programs, gun violence workshops, and job opportunities. At the Millennium in East Austin, there was also fun activities like bowling, skating, and free bikes and $100 gift card giveaways. Michael Duquois with Urban Alchemy says they've seen the crime rate go up in East Austin with gun violence. He grew up in East Austin and says having an event like this when he was younger would have made a huge impact on his life.
Definitely would have changed my life, especially mentorships, but I had to take the long road, getting into trouble and stuff like that, because we didn't have that. But I feel like it's my responsibility now to these youth that are just like me, coming from the same places, same circumstances as me. It's my job now to show them an outlet, and now that's what I'm.
Urban Alchemy hosted their first resource fair back in the spring, and they plan to have them quarterly. Those are the headlines here in Austin. I'm Darenisha Heron.